We're here to uplift the boldest, the most thoughtful, and the most effective models of community-owned clean energy. We have technical assistance partners who have flown from all over the country. We've got houses of worship, we have schools, we've got organizers mobilizing Black, Brown, Indigenous, and other frontline communities to advocate for clean air, community ownership, and healing the harms of environmental injustice. And worker organizations. And we've got unions.
I know that many of you were friends with Melissa Hortman. And if you weren't friends with Melissa and Mark, you know them by reputation. And one of the salve on a broken heart in this moment is that so many people are getting to know Melissa and Mark and all of the incredible work that they have done for all of us.
The Community Solar Garden program that we implement now in Congress, that is a Melissa Hortman special. The Solar Rewards program that helps incentivize and was the first state incentive for solar, for rooftop solar. Minnesota on the CSG side is recognized as being or the national leader. We have about 1 gigawatt of community solar gardens.
One thing that Melissa taught me is that you don't get what you don't fight for. And there's no one I would rather be in this fight with than all of you.
At Take Action, we often talk about how we hold the hard and the hopeful together. It's a phrase I found myself reflecting on a lot this weekend and coming into today's convening. After the weekend we've had here in Minnesota, being in a room like this one helps me ground in hope, even in the midst of the hard just being hard.
The clean energy transition is here, and we can either lead or follow, and I want us to lead.
We have this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to deploy clean energy all across the country. This is not the time to pull back funding. In fact, this is the time to go even harder, to put even more resources into this work.
We can choose vision over division, and that we can build a better, brighter future where everyone has clean air and water, where we have a livable future to look forward to, and where we have an American democracy that is by and for the people and that protects all of us.
Interconnectedness, interdependentness, that is not a weakness. That's survival. Humans are not made to survive alone, baby. We are hothouse flowers.
Your presence here is an act of both resistance and radical hope. Clean energy isn't just about technology. It's about self-determination, ingenuity, abundance, and pride.
There really is no justice without ownership from the most impacted people.
We're still in our communities and we're still experiencing now this pipeline degrading into our water, into our wild rice. Some of us began imagining what it might look like to work on land back. And when we say land back, I mean really getting land back.
Unido's committed to build and pilot our workforce development program that is actually entirely accountable to a committee of essential workers that have been exploited, that have been segregated. We're building a state-of-the-art facility for union and organizations to work together. And so that's what the Rise Up Center is.
It's 100%. 350, if blue-green, if LAUNA and CIU nurses can sit in a room, take action, everyone can sit in a room and talk about the urgency around climate, the earth, wind, fire, whatever folks are, can come together and build a solidarity to fight.
All of you here today are committed to building community-owned clean energy no matter what.
When we are facing some of the most complex problems humanity has ever faced, we don't actually have room to not have access to every lever, every solution that we can. We just don't have that luxury. And that means the renewable transition can either continue to center the wealthy and well-connected, right? Can continue to try to operate in that system, or it can be community-owned and provide for the funding of frontline communities well into the future.